All right, so when you get a refusal, like we got earlier, what happened earlier was we were trying to drop the keys and have her bring it to us, and she wasn't having it. I kind of tried to funnel it into a drill. She didn't want anything to do with it. So whenever that happens where you're wanting her to do something and she won't do it, it's always abandon the situation and go make it easier for her. What we don't want to do is keep trying to shove the square peg in the round hole, or getting really upset and frustrated and stressed out of, why aren't you doing this, scolding her. We don't want that to happen. That's going to make the whole drill, the whole behavior more stressful to her. So what you do is you say, oh, you don't want to play? Fine. Always remember, we have complete control over her day and what she gets to do. So what I'll always do is say, you don't want to play? Fine, we'll just go up. We'll put you up, we'll come back out later. And we're going to do that same thing in an easier environment where it's more likely she's going to do the thing I wanted her to do. So the basement's where we go, this is our, lab where we start working on all the stuff. This is the easiest part of the place to practice for. This is the shallow end of the pool. So we'd always come back here and say, let's start practicing these things. So we're picking up the keys, we start doing the same thing. If I drop it, she picks it up. We try to funnel that into a drill. Because we're going to be seeing refusals of her not wanting to do it as time goes on. Because as we get into busier places, you start working these drills. You start working these drills in busier environments. She's going to get more nervous and say, well, I don't want to do that. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Why would I want to do the drill? So that just means, oh, we're in kind of a deeper part of the pool than we probably need to be. Let's make this easier on her and keep working it. And then we'd go back to the deep end of the pool tomorrow and try again. And it's just keep working. But the main thing I just want to stress is, because there's going to be times that she's not doing the thing you don't want. It's don't get frustrated. Just put her up and bring her back out later. And when you bring her back out later, you're thinking, how could I make this easier on you where this is more likely to happen? And what am I using for food? How can I regulate the food to make that more likely to happen? That should kind of be your strategy, not you're going to do this, because that's going to make her not want to do it even more. So just keep that in mind. There are some things that if she's taken off on you and you press the vibrate and she refuses the recall, well, then we got to get her back. If she's acting just a complete fool, jumping all over everybody, we got to stop her. And we got to redirect. And if nothing's working, then just put her up and bring her back out later and say, how could we make this more likely to work? But I just know that the instinct in me, when they're doing things I don't want them to do, is get frustrated and say, why aren't you doing this? We've been practicing this. And so I know that's the instinct for a lot of people. So I just want it to be, don't buy into that instinct. Go do something else. Make it easier for her. And then try again tomorrow. And if she doesn't do good again tomorrow, then we need to keep practicing in an easier spot. So if for whatever reason Home Depot, she's not doing the drill tomorrow, we need to just start doing it in an easier spot and then go back to the harder places we were working in the front of the store. But it wasn't typical refusal of her being like super stressed. I don't know why she wasn't doing it. There wasn't like an obvious reason, but I'm sure it made sense to her on why she didn't want to do it. So that just is our thing of, hey, we'll try again tomorrow. So just always remember that. Put them up, regulate food, try to make it easier for her, and go back and practice the fundamentals.